Hey you guys, welcome to Christmas in my kitchen. I have been really excited about showing you this. I've been decorating in here and especially decorating with my DIYs. I've been excited about that. Now it's taken me a little bit to do the Christmas decorating just because one, I was waiting until after Thanksgiving, and two, I've basically been on the baby sleep schedule. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did in here. So go on ahead and get a drink and a snack, and I hope you enjoy the video. This is one of my favorite Christmas decorations. He is a Santa cookie jar that I actually use for all of my coffee cups. He is just absolutely beautiful. I've never seen one like him, so I was very happy when I got him for Christmas last year. Now for the table. This is solid wood and it belonged to my husband's late grandfather. We keep this on it just to make sure that nothing spills on it and damages the table. So as you can see, a tablecloth is needed to cover it up and make sure it actually looks pretty. I put this tablecloth on it, a winter one, so it would go through Christmas into winter and just look beautiful the whole time. And I was very pleased to have it. And I put this lace tablecloth on top of that because I really wanted to use it. As you can see, I did not like how that looked together, so I went on ahead and put the lace tablecloth down first because I really wanted it to show through, and then we put the tablecloth right on top so that way you could still see both layers, and I thought that it turned out very well. I wanted to share these deer with you. We were looking outside of our backyard through the back window and saw these deer, and we see these every once in a while, but I wanted to take a video and actually share with you. I thought that it was just so special. So you guys, the next thing I want to do is I want to create swag for the cabinets up here, which you can see a little bit over here. I tried it out and I really like it. This is completely DIY, and I wanted to do something that was cost effective. So I used cedar branches from the trees that are outside and pine cones that I DIY'd during the fall. So let me show you what I did. Trust me, it's really easy. You could do it, no problem. The first thing I did was get the tree branches and put them along the cabinet so I could see how far I wanted to cut it. I cut it to where I wanted it, and then I put this next layer on top of here so I could figure out exactly how much of a bunch I would want to have, and then I cut that exactly where it needed to go. I then put the clippings in a bare area so that way it would be more full, and tied that onto one of the branches. I then got the twine and started tying it around the top so that way the swag would be completely together, and after I tied it together I wrapped it around just to make sure that it was secure. I hot glued the twine onto my fall pine cones, and then I put the twine underneath some of the areas of the branch to completely cover up the twine. And once I put all the pine cones that I wanted on there, I twisted them up and then I tied them together at the top with the twine that was already tied to the branches. I put a command strip on the glass part of the cabinet so that way the command strip wouldn't stop the cabinet door from closing, and I just secured the string onto that. So you guys, I'm not going to be putting swag up here. I think it looks really great over there. The problem with over here is we use these cabinets like all the time. This one has all the dishes. This one has the medicine cabinet in it. And I have a feeling that, don't mind, I'm going to be cleaning this all up in a little bit. I have a feeling that if my husband tried to get into the medicine cabinet with something hanging right here and anything fell, it would not stay up there for very long. So I'm going to leave these blank. Now the really cool thing, let me show you what I got. So I got this stuff from Walmart. I thought that the swag needed a little something extra on it. So it needed something up here. I didn't want to put a bunch of bows on it. I mean, we'll see. But I think that having a little red ribbon on it might do the trick. So I'm going to put this up there and see how that works. So this looks really pretty. I love the color. I think that's perfect. And I didn't want to put a bow in it. I thought that this would just like add the detail that I needed. So I think it looks stunning. I'm happy. Next thing to do was to decorate the counters under the cabinets. I used this tree that I got from Walmart. Yeah, Walmart. And it was actually really cheap. And I put it in a gold bucket that I got from an estate sale. And I love the fact that I can reuse the tree later on once this is done. Put it outside, plant it, and then use it as a Christmas tree another year. I love this print. I got it from Etsy. I love the fact that it's a winter print and I don't have to take it out as soon as Christmas is done. All of the prints that you see are going to be linked below. That way, if you like them, you could just take them later on. So you guys, now it's time to go over to this side of the kitchen. So this side is right now housing all of the mixers. We had a while ago some breaker trip, and so all of the mixers that were in the middle of the island came over here because there's no electricity going to the outlets. So we have very little space over here to work with. But you know what? Until we get the mixers back over there or somewhere else, I'm going to decorate this area because I still want to look really good. And I'm not even going to worry about hiding the electrical area because it's covered in mixers. You will see it's probably as I pan through everything at the very end because I have nowhere else to put the mixers. So let me show you what I'm decorating with. All right, so I found this print on Etsy. I think it's so amazing. It's not just Christmas, but I'm going to use it for all winter long, and I love the little dog. I love how rustic it is, so I could bring in all the elements of rustic and Victorian and everything. I love it. I think it's so amazing. So now I'm putting it over here. Ooh, hang on. This lamp actually used to belong to my husband's. The lantern used to belong to my husband's grandfather before he passed. When he passed, I went through and got a whole bunch of stuff that nobody wanted. This was one of them. And unfortunately, I can't make it work. It's probably going to have to be rewired, but I'm terrified to do anything with it because I don't want to break it at all. But it sits over here. Let me show you the next thing. You guys, look at this. I don't want to break it. We went through my mother-in-law's old Christmas stuff, and I found this. I absolutely love it. I think it's so cute, and my daughter loves it too. I want to put it over here. Look at this. Oh, there we go. Isn't that cool? So this could actually hide the outlet a little bit. maybe. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. That actually looks okay. It would be nice if I was able to, but again, the mixers are going to be right here. This little star goes on top of it, and unfortunately, I don't think it works. I've tried to use new batteries for it, but it's not turned on. So, I don't know, maybe my husband's an electrician, so maybe he could figure out what's going on with it. Isn't that so cute, you guys? I love this. I just need to do something with that electrical area. I don't want to put it too close to the sink just because we don't need to fry anything, but we'll figure it out. So you guys, this is what I meant by we have all the mixers out here. They stay out here for a while. In fact, my mother-in-law was just using them this morning to make some, I don't know, cupcakes or something. And so these are staying out, but you can still see the tree. It's still lit up and the picture back there, but until all these are gone, don't know when exactly, we're really not going to see very much of them. I'm going to try to possibly show you everything on the big reveal at the very end. But if I don't, it's not the biggest thing in the world. You've already seen it, but because these are kind of heavy and just moving them up and down all the time, not the easiest thing. But this is what I meant. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do with the island. You guys, my mother-in-law actually helped me out with this. So I bought this and these cranberries from Hobby Lobby this year. I didn't buy a whole lot from there. But the rest of it, these branches that you see, and the flowers, the white flowers, which we thought would be pretty, we already had. The branches came from outside. So my spiritual gift is not to do floral arrangements. Not at all. So my mother-in-law actually went through and put this together. I think it looks really pretty. And so I left it like this just because I have no desire to unarrange it all, just so I could show you guys what I did. But it's arranged beautifully, and I will get a closer up of it so you could actually see it, and maybe you could even do something like this later on. So let's finish decorating. So you guys, I had to redo this video because the previous one, for some reason, it wasn't transferring very well to the editing software I have. So I was showing you, this is actual holly that I trimmed from outside underneath the stairs, and I really want to use it because, hello, holly in Christmas and winter, of course. And so I went on ahead and trimmed the holly, put it in here, but it was missing something, and you'll see that in just a second. But I put on this bow, and I think it really added that extra touch. The angel told her, "Don't be afraid, Mary, you have found favor with God. You will become pregnant, give birth to a son, and name him Jesus. He will be a great man, and be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his ancestor David. Your son will be king of Jacob's people forever, and his kingdom will never end." Luke 1:30-33. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, and the next place that we are going to be going is the living room and doing as much popping of that area as possible. I'm trying to do more of a Victorian theme in there. However, it looks like just the mantle might be Victorian. I'm not upset about it, and maybe even we could go outside as soon as possible. However, I'm looking at it right now and it's looking very dark and either rainy, or I don't know if that's rain or if that's just fog. But we will get to that part as soon as possible. So you guys, you have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.